We're going to go over a procedure. This is one part of many for the calibration of a JH-24. I think this is one part that a lot of people overlook, and it is calibrating the VUs. But it's not just the VUs, it's the input. So if you go to the manual, we'll do it like this. Page 7.9, input and VU calibration, all right? So input calibration, set the signal generator for a 1K tone, all right, at +4. So I have in Pro Tools a 1K tone coming out. I just have it turned down. So all 24 channels going into my JH-24. All 24 channels of my JH-24 are coming out. So the output, we're going to do just channel 8 right now. The output of channel 8 is this red cable on top of all the blacks going into my multimeter. Now what it says is apply the 1K signal to the line input, which we are, and press the input on the remote, which it's in input. Connect a voltmeter to the channel line output, which this is this cable here. You should be reading +4, which is 1.23 volts of alternating current. So you take your multimeter, put it on volts, some are auto, you hit the function, go to alternating current, and we have 1.4. So we're high, right? Adjust the in-cal potentiometer on the record cue card, which is right here, the record cue card, and you go to in-cal. Now I already did channels 1 through 7. I'm just going to show you 8. And there's channel 8, and we see it's down, right? So 1.4, we're high. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to channel 8, go to the in-cal. Now, if you look at the multimeter, I am going to adjust this to where I get 1.23 volts. So I'm going to lower it down. There's 1.23. Now, I am going to bring it to 1.235, which is still 1.23, but just for the sake of sway, I like to have it a little bit above. And there we go, and it holds steady. All right, now, the input of this JH-24 is now calibrated. So I'm at +4 going into this machine. The VU meter on channel 8 is low. So then you come back here, and you have to take the panel off. I took it off there. And you come to R5 on the back of these VUs, which is this resistor potentiometer pot here. Put your tweaker on there. And now you adjust channel 8 to exactly 0. There we go. And that's how you calibrate the input to your JH-24. And I'm going through a full calibration right now because I have 2 bands lined up coming in, and I prefer to hit tape for drums, bass, and rhythm guitars. Other than that, I still got a lot of channels to go through. I have the test tone tape on here, and I'm going to go through the full calibration in both 15 IPS and 30 IPS, although I think for one of the bands, I'm going to definitely record at 15 IPS because we're doing more songs. And to me, tape time is more important than going 30 IPS and getting that little bit of high end that I get back from Pro Tools anyway. I hope this helps you. If you've seen anything I did wrong or could do better, please let me know. I'm constantly learning all the time. But I could tell you this, I've been calibrating this machine myself, and it works every time for me, no issues. I recapped basically, I think I'm at 85% of this machine recapped right now. The complete motherboard, all the daughter boards, the complete transport has been recapped. most of the channels. I got some more channels to recap. I did the back planes. All that boards down here were all recapped. Brand new capacitors. And I noticed a difference when I recapped it. It was just more steady. I was able to calibrate better at how things weren't fluctuating. So you should recap it. And it's not that hard. You learn how to recap one thing, you can learn how to recap anything. I recommend learning to do this stuff yourself. There are some guys out there that don't want you to learn it yourself because they want you to have to depend on them. And you know what? I say that's fucking bullshit. Fuck off. You own a studio, you could learn to fix your own equipment, and whoever doesn't like it, it's just too bad. Alrighty, take care. Find yourself a cheap JH-24, fix it up yourself, learn how to solder, learn how to calibrate, learn how to use a multimeter, and just learn a little at a time. And every day you learn a little more, and then pretty soon you're calibrating your own JH-24. Take care, guys.